2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? 16 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
They've held it. That's very gutsy.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Opting for the 5-wood. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
It's on a great line.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently a couple under for the event. Now with the honour on a par 5. Nicely done. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ooh, that almost went down. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just one off the lead after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well played, mate. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Just one stroke back and right in it.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, well done.
And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Is Will Zalatoris.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
I don't mind the look of this.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And that will move him to 6 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Outstanding shot. High quality. This one's for birdie.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it.
This one has eyes for the hole. Ah, that's frustrating.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out. That dog will hunt.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This is their 5th shot.
What a, oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Putting for an eagle.
This really looks good.
That will drop and it will extend the lead.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Yeah, that one will play.
Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
Wow, what a shot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
3 feet to go here to the hole. And that puddle drop. Well done. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 13th. Lining up the birdie putt here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Atta boy, good shot. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
And he's hit that inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That putt drops, now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
That is absolutely spot on.
Playing from around 160 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And they'll tap this in for birdie.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
That's nicely done.
Second shot here at the 18th.
Going with the hybrid. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Was on a good line. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, Thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, oh, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for 8th. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Look like this one's heading to the beach. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. It's just about 3 feet away. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Currently 1 under for the event. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
And it's time to recap that play.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. There have been a lot of players that have come out, and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Looking for another birdie here.
Super shot, that.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Opting for the 9-iron. That should set up another chance.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That was a gallant attempt.
A par putt awaits.
Will hold.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
And now at 3 under overall. Here we are at the 6th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Well, that's a handy shot. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards,
anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under.
And this from the greenside rough.
Ooh. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
That one should find the surface.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Oh, so close. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie, which will take him to within one shot of the lead.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, that was a safe play. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Well struck. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Now, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Not bad. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Just didn't drop. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now 2 shots up after that one. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. Setting up miles from the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Opting for the 5-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard, and that will take him to 8 under. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And after that hole, you're now 2 clear of Bubba Watson. Well, 13th, it's unlucky for some, Rich. But there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
This for back-to-back birdies.
This one's tracking.
Well, that'll play.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That should find the cut stuff. From about 130 yards here,
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Get in the hole. Oh, just missed.
A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Ooh.
Putting for a par here.
And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
Just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
This is full send.
Second shot here on the 16th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
If it's up, it could be in. And that will drop in for birdie. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Could not be more perfect.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Handy effort, that one. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Okay, steady now. No, that's too bad.
Putting for birdie here. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
That's disappointing.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Oh, he chips in for the victory. Well played.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And I've got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beem. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beem, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player's going for gold. They're trying to beat Xander Schauffele.
I wouldn't want to try and beat an Olympian. A gold medal winning Olympian with hair as good as Xander Schauffele and a swing as good as Xander Schauffele? No thank you. I'll leave this up to them.
Yes, I'm just looking through his list of weaknesses, and let me just list them off now. Yep, none. Good luck to you.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
all right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's well played. Pin high. 7 feet to the cup.
Better than most.
That's inside the range.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Ouch, that hurts. And tapping it in for par.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
This one is all over it.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Currently 2 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Just one stroke off the lead.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. This putt is of 9 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Starts off on a good line.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Xander Schauffele.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Playing from around 150 yards here.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
And this putt to move into first place.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that's going to hoist him into first place. He's currently sitting in first place. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Wow, that was just striped. From around 220 yards.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Opting for the 5-wood. A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5, and that will take him to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Currently leading by 3.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one might need to set. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Looks good.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
And that will move him to 6 under par. Here's Xander Schauffele. almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That might be one club too many. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Leading by 3 strokes now. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that. And I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
That's a good-looking shot there.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
3 feet to go here to the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Opting for the 3-wood. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Still in the lead now after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. getting ready to play their third. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Wonderful shot.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Playing from 110 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in 4th place.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. He sits in 1st position. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
And back to the course with the live action. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Going with the hybrid. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, with Xander Schauffele in second.
Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on the South Golf Course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen.
This player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.